Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my two good friends with me today. This is, I call him E, but this is Eric, also with, what is it, Markland Designs?
Yep.
Markland Designs, and this is a TT, y'all know TT.
Hey.
My stand-in model, and also over Pretty Lash Ink. So, with that being said, all three of us are business owners, and it's just like all three of us always, like, I'm always on the phone with them, like either complaining about either customer etiquette or really like business etiquette. And like the sad thing about it is, and I know I hope I don't get a lot of backlash from this, because we really want to do this video just so people may not know that they're doing this inside of their workplace or with their business, but we experience a lot of unprofessionalism in the black community when it comes to businesses. And that's something that like really bothers me, because a lot of people always speak about keeping the dollar black. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Keeping the dollar black, but it's just like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep my dollar, whoever gonna work for it, you know, work for the dollar on the amount that I'm giving them, not have do anything. So we just want to talk about being professional, especially when it comes to, because I don't care about anybody else's business, but when it comes to my people, I want us to like succeed and strive. So Eric, we'll start with you, since TC is tearing up a bone. Also, I cooked, so I made ribs, kale, and mashed potatoes, and it's Sunday, so I said we might as well eat and conversate.
So what do you want me to start on?
Okay.
Things I learned at Best Buy and applied to my own company. You know, like SOP and all these, you know, different strategies, it works. And I think a lot of times what's plaguing the black business is getting actual proper black training on how to run a business.
Right.
How to be professional, customer service, and going the extra mile, because you can't expect for, you know, people to shop with you if you don't know how to treat your customers the right way and go the extra mile, because you know what's going to separate you from the business down the street.
Right.
And it's 9 out of 10 times it's going to be your work ethic and your customer service.
Okay.
So.
All right. So TC, both you and I. Is you text?
No.
I'm
No.
live videoing.
I'm just
editing
looking
this out.
something up that I want to say here. I just have to make sure that my words are facts. That's all. Go ahead.
Okay, so TT and I are both in the beauty industry. And when I tell you guys, so of course you guys know that I own Hair by Belle Bree, and I deal only with the sales part of hair. But when it comes to me like linking up with stylists, it's just like so unprofessional. And it's like a lot of talent here in Atlanta, but nobody wants to work these days. They just want to, I don't know. What would you say?
I think they want to work. They don't mind working. I feel like, and this is something that I struggle with in my business at a certain time. For me personally, like I'm not really an unprofessional person, but there are times like where you feel like your business is beyond you, and at that point it's just like you just kind of got this chip on your shoulder, you know. And I feel like that's what is going on with a lot of like black people that's in the service industry, especially the beauty industry, you know. Like I feel like it's always just like a chip on your shoulder. I don't need you, but yes, I pay your bills, so you do need me, you know. Like
is that what you'll get from it? Versus like, I don't know, I just feel like every time I make an appointment with somebody, they always like an hour late or hour and 30 minutes late to the appointment. Like I'm already breaking down. I just feel like they don't want to work. Like
I think it's more of a sense of urgency. You know, a lot of times people start a business and they get a couple hundred followers, and now they think they've made it. So they have no sense of urgency. You know, you can't complain about people not showing up on time and then you doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
What you trying to say?
I ain't talking about you.
I was today.
No, not you. Nah, I'm just saying, but for real, like, I can't go to get my car serviced and I go to the Acura dealership and they're late, but then I turn around and go deal with my clients.
I guess my question is, do you only complain when it comes to a different race, or do we only complain when it comes to our people? Like if you see a black person and they late, are you more quick to call and be like, oh, such and such was late? You don't do that really for the white person. Be honest.
I mean, I'm thinking about me personally. Okay. I would be pissed if it was a black person because it's expected out of them. Like, I would expect that. So, but you know, like if I'm at the Comcast or whatever, and then I come, then here come this black person, and and they late. Just what the fuck was you doing? What was you doing? Why you ain't come here on time? But no,
but
I would
you would say that to them. You wouldn't say that to the other race.
I would definitely call them in too though, because I don't play about my time. Like in the way that I service my clients and as professional as I am, I expect that in return. Like I have grown in my business like over the years as far as being professional, as far as being on time, like really like I'm like hardly ever late anymore. Like I was before, like I used to be late all the time, especially if I had a friend maybe, or like I was late and then I'd just be like, hey girl, can't, you know, whatever. But that's not cool.
But would you have done that if your client was white? Do you try to be more on time for the white person, or do just because you're like, oh, I know her, it'll be all right?
I feel like I would do that more if I knew you versus white or black. Okay. Because they all paying me. And those people like that I service, they are sedity. The black people just as sedity as the white ones. So they gonna be like, you know, going on Yelp and writing reviews and stuff. Like, I can't have that. That's my name.
Okay. So,
but people don't care about that no more.
No.
They don't care. Like, it's just like, do what you gotta do. Like, I don't need you. I get money. You know, and then I feel like it's a lot of like people that might be, I don't know what's wrong with them. Maybe they just low self-esteem. Maybe they just really like praise these people, but you shouldn't accept that either. You know, they don't even care that they're an hour late. They just honored to get their hair done or whatever by this, get serviced by this person. You know,
I'm kind of guilty of that too.
I don't like that. Like, I don't give a hell who you are. Like,
I am.
We the same.
I have gone to. It's only one stylist to be on time, and I'm not even saying this just because of my friend, but Shawty the only person that be on time. But anybody else that I go to, I was just telling TC that I got a point to put on. And this girl was 1 hour and 30 minutes late, and I was upset about it. But once I got done, my hair was looking good. I wasn't mad no more. So it's kind of like you got to deal with bullshit just to get good service.
That ain't good service.
I don't think so.
That's not good service.
I mean, I really love my hairstyle though.
Yeah, it's still not good service. Because the service is the whole thing. You servicing me by coming here and being on time. You servicing me by washing. They don't even wash hair no more.
Oh, wash hair.
Like, what if you had
wash hair? If you getting baby, you gotta come wash, blow dry.
They don't do shit for all that money.
You need to cut. You need
I
to
need
cut
to be a hairstylist.
I mean, people don't even care about natural hair no more. Like, don't get me started on that. But so, how do y'all feel when people be like, no DMs, just email me?
I don't care. I don't care because I know, like, even with my business, I don't particularly like if somebody's DMing me. I feel like you're not serious. That's something about it to me. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like you're not serious. You can't take the time out to call me or, you know, go on my
social media is the day and age of communication.
I guess I'm old school. I just don't. I don't want to be communicating with somebody through DM. Like, I just don't. I will. I'm not going to say don't DM me. Okay. I would still do it, but I would prefer that somebody contact me the proper way just so that they can get service. Like, I'm posting this stuff on social media to exploit my work, not to book appointments.
Personally, I don't feel like it's no problem DMing because, like, the day and age that we live in, it's just, like, quicker. Like, I honestly speak to my friends more in DM than in text messaging.
Friends. That ain't business.
But still, I just look at a DM like
and we ain't having no whole conversation. We be talking about what's going on
half the time it's a quick question.
If it's between business hours, I don't mind.
Business hours of answering a DM?
They have. I mean, I'm not gonna respond to a DM at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I feel like that's just unprofessional.
And like with me, I have clients that literally will DM me at 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, what I'll do is if I see the DM, I'll see it, but I won't respond to it the next morning.
What difference does it make?
It's about respecting your time. Like, you have business hours. I have business hours from 9 to 4.
I just feel like as entrepreneurs, we don't have that say-so of
I mean, I don't.
Business hours.
no,
I work
don't
24/7.
I don't say don't DM, but you have an online business too. So of course that's
how is it
that's
different
more
from our business? So how is
Okay,
it
because
so-
we
online?
service
okay,
people
so-
like that's different. Some people buy your stuff online. They don't have nobody to talk to really. So yeah, it's like they don't really. It's no
What do you
real.
mean? I have a
Can you
phone
call
number
Best
just like
Buy
you
at
have
11
a phone
o'clock?
number.
Can you call Best Buy at 11 o'clock? Can you call Macy's at 11 o'clock?
I'm not at Macy's status.
Exactly.
Until I get to that status, then I will.
I feel like it's
No,
more
but even
appropriate
a
for
small business, like let's say you have a small business has hours between small business hours are 10 to 6.
But I figure if I'm on my phone on Instagram anyway, on my personal page, and
If
say
you
that I
choose to,
do
then that's
log
fine.
in,
But that's
Right.
a choice. It's not obligated. You're not
I'm not saying
obligated to
it's
respond.
obligated to do it, but it's just like I'm not gonna say if I'm up at 1 o'clock in the morning and if I see it, I'm gonna respond. But you're saying if you're up at 1 o'clock and you see it, you're just gonna respond the next business day.
I'm going to respond, but yeah, I mean that's a choice. Now, if it's a quick question, that's one thing.
But they don't
if
know
it's
that either.
right
Like when you would DM somebody, do you expect a response right then and there?
at 1 o'clock in the morning,
No, but
Okay, so like it's not like they would really know. It's not like he on there saying, "Hey, y'all can only DM me between these hours."
Yeah.
It's not like I'm saying,
If I'm
"Don't
laying in
DM
bed-
me. I don't want you to DM."
if I'm
me.
laying in bed, and I got a DM at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'll make a mental note that I'm going to first.
but
in
you
the morning.
already see it. Why not answer the question really quickly? That's what I'm saying. Like, why
No,
put it on
I'm
the
not
back
going to
burner?
open it, but I can
Why
see
not
it.
open it if you see and you laying in the bed?
If I get up at 1 o'clock in the morning to use the restroom, and I see a DM, this DM can turn into a 15-minute long DM back and forth.
But you can just respond back to when you wake back up.
I just feel like
Hence
people
why I hit up
that's
in the morning.
DMing you, they just want to know a quick question and that's it. And it's like you wasting my time. Like
I mean, I'm not going to say it's
I
wasting my
mean-
time, but
I feel like I haven't booked anybody through DM. I haven't booked anybody through a DM.
Really?
Ever. No. And I have all my booking information on my thing. And I always, if you want to, like, book, I always direct them to give me a call. Or go ahead and this is my booking information. You can go in there and pick any time that you see that it fits your schedule. And if you don't, call me. Don't DM me. I don't say don't DM me, but I say call me. And then we can see what will work. You know what I mean? But, like, I just feel like you're not serious if you're DMing me about certain.
I see both sides of it.
Like you want to know what's my prices, what's the, that's what they asking 9 times out of 10 if they DMing me. But you got a hair company and your business is online. I feel like it's more appropriate.
I see both sides of
Okay.
it because
I can see.
the reason why I say that is because when I first started, I was so hungry that my time wasn't allocated right. So friendships, relationships, all these things got sacrificed because I was all in business.
Okay.
But then at some point you got to say, you know what, what's important? Because if I'm working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's not healthy for me. So at some point you got to actually be able to pull back and say, my family time is important, my personal time is important. These are things that for the first 3.5 years of me having my business, I sacrificed. I mean, you know it personally. Like,
Yeah.
I told you about relationships that I've lost because of my business, because I was only focused on my business. And I look back on it now, and I mean, so much shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Yeah. I guess I don't know. Like my business, I don't know. I'm like, I think about it 24/7. Like if I see somebody right now, somebody like DMs and like Michelle or Sarita don't get it, and then if I would get it, like I'm always just like. So do you always believe that the customers are always right?
No, they're not always right. But you know how you fix
I can't
that?
believe that you're saying that because at Best Buy, the customer is always right. Okay, so
Well,
you don't
I'm not-
believe that in your own business that the customer is always right, not your own.
Well, that's the thing, right? So I was in services with Geek Squad,
Okay.
so it's a little different
Okay.
because
You work at Best Buy?
Yeah, I worked
Okay.
there. I was like, that's
So
how
y'all
we
work
met.
there together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that. I thought y'all was just in Best Buy looking at TVs and was like, oh, yeah.
No, I worked
yeah.
at Best Buy when I was in high school. When I was like in 11th grade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, for instance, if I install something and the customer tears it up, they tore it up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not wrong. That's something that they tore up.
But that's different.
But I think that's not technically what they mean by
Right.
it. It's not the customer is always right. That's just the approach they want you to have talking to the customer. If somebody's spending their money, you need to make them feel like, however, you know, like if I'm spending $2, bro, you better act like you want this goddamn $2. You know what I mean? Like, I'm paying, especially for services, people that own, I'm not talking about like going to McDonald's or whatever.
Yeah.
But like if I'm paying you for a service, I'm paying your bills. I pay your bills.
Wait a minute.
But see, that's when you have the people that go in there thinking that,
right,
and then talk to you crazy.
Right.
I
want to mention on that because when we first ever started, I remember that I used to post me more on page. I never will tag me. That's just not a thing of mine. I believe that my company is all about the customer. But I remember I went to Vegas and like somebody had found my personal page. No, somebody found my personal page or something on there, and she was like, "Oh, you got in Vegas and you can't answer my email. I'm out there. I'm paying for your trip right now." And I'm just like, "Oh, ma'am, like in the beginning of my company, we didn't hardly make the money that you think we was making."
Same reason how she can go and take time off of her company. Why can't you take time off, and why that time can't be respected the same way?
Yeah, okay. Now I can understand the business hours when it comes to that. But coming back to Miss TC, when you talking about, you know, you was like the customer, like basically you like, I'm paying this, I'm paying that, so that they should act a certain way because
the person who is in charge, who getting paid, yeah, they should act a certain way.
Yeah,
they should act a certain way. They should treat you with respect, even if I'm wrong. You shouldn't be lashing out at me. You should still. Even it's a nice way to like let go of a client. You know what I mean? Like it's a really nice way to do it. So and it's just your words. It's just finessing with your words. Like you do not have to like literally be like, oh yeah, you paying my bills.
Thank you guys for tuning in, listening to. We actually wasn't supposed to give tips, but we did give some little tips and like gems in this video. But if you need any more, if you are a company or a business owner and you think that you are struggling anyway, if you have anything that you want to ask or ask for advice from us, please leave it in the comments below because we are going to come back with another video because like we are really advocates on helping people with their business become professional, because if it's professional and it's ran good, then that's when the money comes in.
Sky's the limit.
The sky is the limits if your business is the business to talk about. So I want to thank my friends again for coming, and you guys will see them again very soon. Bye.